Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Run it here. Has the first down and more. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down. Early in the season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First play looking to throw it. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Huskies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That short completion sets up a third down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Washington.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on fourth down. And the running back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Huskies come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here's the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, man. Catch made. Big play. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. The quarterback's got it on the option. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Huskies.
But Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Well, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's 1st down and 5 after the penalty. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Washington. A great catch and run for 6.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the tailback's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes.
throws. It's a sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about. That combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a man down the middle. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff heading left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This deep quarter.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Before halftime. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's going to hand this off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A direct snap. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Could be Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gives it to the back. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try the right side on the toss. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action here on first down. On the run here, lets it go. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A crucial pick six.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got his room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quite some time, now lets it go. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Not much on that play, brought down short.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. This linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the toss and heads left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
where these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. It's a run to the left. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Hand off to the single back. Ball carrier tackled there.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down. Looking for a man.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Send the back in motion. Grinding away with a running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Huskies will send their punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the return and heads out of bounds. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The back's got it.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Here comes a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball with his back foot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground. Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They pick up the first on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.